Today on Big Drum Store talks about drum stuff. British Drum Company's newest and most affordable drum set, the Enigma series. We'll dig into the details and see how it stacks up against their higher end offerings, the Raven and the Legend series. We've even got some new cymbals from Meinl to talk about. So grab some tea and crisps or whatever and let's go.
All bangers, no mash.
How's it going, everyone? This is Adam at the Drum Center of Portsmouth, the largest independently owned drum store in the world. All of the drums and cymbals that you see in today's video will be available for purchase. I'll put the links to purchase them in the description below. Today's video is one that I've personally been looking forward to because we're talking about two things that I enjoy very much: new drums and new cymbals. Specifically, the new Enigma series drums from British Drum Company and the new Polyphonic Brilliant line of cymbals from Meinl. More on those later. The new Enigma series is British Drum Company's most affordable offering. BDC is best known for their flagship Legend series and more recently the Raven series, which are both made in the UK. And while the new Enigma series are not what I would call inexpensive, they are hitting a price point that has been sorely lacking in options. The biggest difference between the new Enigma series and BDC's higher end drums, other than not being made in the UK, are the shells. The Enigma shells are 100% American maple shells, as opposed to the birch we are accustomed to in the Legend and Raven series. Like the higher end shells, these are exceptionally thin at only 5.4 millimeters and have 45-degree edges. So theoretically, these drums should be a little thumpier and have a little more mid-range presence and resonance. The hardware has also been completely redesigned, and I have to say that I approve. We've got all new low-mass lugs, which are similar to the look of their Palladium lugs, but a little sleeker. The new brackets also have a unique look, and I really do like the new memory locks with these. They integrate nicely with the look and function as they should. A lot of manufacturers at this price point will cut corners on the smaller details, and I'm really glad that they didn't here. The floor tom legs are substantial and solid, and the new bass drum spurs are actually a little beefier than what you would find on their higher end drums. And the hoops are standard 2.3 millimeter hoops. British Drum Company has stuck to their guns, or I guess in their case, knives, by not offering a tom mount off the bass drum with the Enigma series. So you will be mounting these off your cymbal stands or separate tom stands. But hey, think of all that resonance you're going to be preserving. The available finish options on these drums are what I would consider to be pretty safe, but I would also consider them to be tasteful. We've got 6 to choose from, and they are satin maple, satin teal, satin scarlet, Old English white, satin black, and lavender haze. These satin finishes are really well done. I unbox all the new drum sets here, and I can tell when care has been taken in the finishing process, specifically when you remove the heads and you take a look at that finish line right near the bearing edge. It's just perfect on these shells. I also appreciate that you're able to see just a bit of wood grain through some of the lighter color finishes. As for configurations, you've got 4 to choose from. 1 up, 1 down, 12, 16, 22, 10, 12, 16, 22, 1 up, 2 down, 12, 14, 16, 22, and a 5-piece 10, 12, 14, 16, 22. The 10x7 rack tom and 14x14 floor tom are available as separate add-ons, and there are currently no available matching snare drums. The Enigma series drums come stock with 2-ply overheads, which are definitely professional quality, and we actually prefer these to the single-ply overheads that come on their higher-end kits.
Wow, these drums are great. They are fun to play. They sound really good. A lot of mid-range and low-end like beef. British drum company does a lot of either all birch or birch mix, and I feel like a lot of their drums definitely have a little bit of a sharper attack. These are warmer, just like noticeably warmer. And I think part of that is the overheads that they're stocked with. Generally, we here at DCP will say like, oh, just change the stock heads, because a lot of times they're not great. These are different from Remo, Evans, Aquarian, the stuff we're used to, but they have their own thing. I mean, they're kind of tubby. The attack is defined, but maybe a little plasticky, but they bring out the kind of like fuzzy low-end warmth, which I think is really cool. I am also playing these lovely, brand new Meinl Byzance Polyphonic Brilliant cymbals. The natural finish Polyphonics, I always thought were okay, a little slow, a little sluggish feeling. The Brilliant brings some sparkle, brings a little more kind of quickness to them. The crashes are still very full and you know, dark, but a little more top end. The splash is really fun. I'm a big fan of the hi-hats and the ride, I gotta say. The ride is a little washier than I expected, but a real nice crystalline kind of stick sound. The bell is strong. I can crash this thing all day. It's kind of jazzy in a way. And the hi-hats are sort of the same thing, just like a little sloshy, a little wet, but real versatile, real controlled. Awesome.
Okay, we've heard the stock sound of the new Enigmas. They certainly are a different flavor of BDC drums. But how do they stack up against their higher-end British-made drums? I'm not sure how to answer that question. Guess there's just no way of knowing. Of course, I'm kidding. We'll put coated ambassadors on all three kits, along with a clear Power Stroke 3 on the bass drum head, tune them exactly the same using the TuneBot, and see what differences we can hear between them. And this is one of those occasions where it will be a true apples to apples comparison, because all three kits are 10x7, 12x8, 16x16, and 22x16. First up will be the Enigma series, and we chose to pair this drum set up with a very nice BDC 14x6.5 Founders Reserve Pure in Birdseye Maple. This has a 10-ply cold-pressed 100% Birdseye maple shell and not just an outer veneer. The Raven series is a relatively recent addition to their lineup, and the goal here was to give people an opportunity to own a British-made kit at a lower price point than the Legend series. So the Raven series is available in one finish option and a limited range of configurations. but they use the same shell recipe as their flagship Legend series, so the difference between them should be negligible. The snare drum we've paired with this kit is the Raven. It's basically the drum that inspired the entire series, so it seemed appropriate. Next up, the Legend series, and they are BDC's flagship series of drums that are handmade in the UK by a small team. They feature 6mm cold-pressed undersized birch shells, palladium hardware, and a wide array of high-end finish options. And this particular Legend series kit we're playing today features an exotic Sumatra outer veneer. The attention to detail inside and outside on these drums is second to none, and they really are as good as birch drums get. And the snare drum we chose to demo with this kit is also very special. It is another pure ultra snare drum. This is a 14 by 6.5 figured Douka wood. I'm gonna go with Douka. It's also Macore or Macore. I don't know, it looks really nice and it sounds great. So a question we like to ask in these videos is, who are these drums for? If you're looking to upgrade to a professional level, all maple drum set around the 2000-ish price point, the Enigma series is a great option. As costs have gone up over the years, that price point has been slowly kind of whittled away, and it's nice to see that these hit that spot where there just aren't that many options. As for the pros and cons, the new sleeker hardware, the finish options, the attention to detail on these drums is all on par with drum sets that will cost you much more money. The sound and feel of these drums when you play them is all professional level, and it's a welcome addition to their lineup, I think. If I had to list a few drawbacks of the Enigma series, I would say that the lack of a bass drum mount could turn some people off. The limited number of configurations available to keep costs down, which I can understand. And I was originally kind of disappointed when I found out that these drum shells weren't undersized, because that's kind of been a hallmark of British Drum Company. But after actually playing them, I can appreciate the contrast that this sound brings to their lineup. And that's going to do it for this video. Let us know what you think of the new Enigma series in the comments below. How did they stack up against the higher end lines? We'd love to hear your feedback. And if you enjoy these type of videos, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel? It's an easy way to support our independently owned drum shop and stay up to date on all things drums. For all of us here at DCP, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. We really do appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.